Are we back?
It might just be back o'clock.
Well, isn't that lucky?
Did you know that most juggalos cannot even juggle?
I don't know if I would say I knew that, but I assumed it.
Yeah, that just like going off like general populations.
Yeah, like most people can't juggle,
Right.
and like juggalos, I hear are people.
Jury's out, but yeah.
And so
Yeah, juggalos are great. They're kind of a secret ally all along.
And
I will admit my view of juggalos has been slightly skewed, but that's okay.
we're gonna have a conversation there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, just based off like population data, like yeah, that makes sense.
I assume the rate of juggling proficient juggalos is only slightly higher than that of the base population.
Yeah.
Probably not that much. So, buying potions here?
Yeah, I'm buying potions.
Jump. I knew you could do it.
So, I've got a bunch of resources here.
Yeah.
I'm going to use them.
Really?
Because I've got lots of money.
Yeah.
And we're getting close to the end of the game, so this is a good time to actually like use the money that I built up through this game.
Yeah.
I don't have any specific thoughts. I just wanted to,
Explain that
specifically point that out to you, Nathan.
to people who may be interested in that sort of thing.
Yeah. Just checking these for no reason. No reason at all. Shut up.
Better have burn heal.
Don't worry. I have burn heal. Well, welcome back, everybody.
It's good to be back.
It is good to be back. We are getting pretty late in our blind Pokemon White 2 randomized Nuzlocke.
What's a Nuzlocke?
It's where we used to have a bit established here, but we've kind of killed it.
Yeah. Well, if you are curious as to what a Nuzlocke is, all you have to do is type !Nuzlocke into the chat, and a handy-dandy little thing will tell you what a Nuzlocke is.
Yeah, and you can
just like that.
Yeah. But effectively, it's a Pokemon hard mode rule, where you hold yourself to certain rules. Yeah. The main rules being that if a Pokemon faints, considered dead, and we can no longer use it, and we can only catch the first Pokemon on any route that we encounter. If we aren't able to catch it, or whatever, I just don't get a catch for that route. And then we also nickname all of our Pokemon. And you can see all of the Pokemon I have there on the right side because we have a handy-dandy cool tracker called Pokelink.
Yeah, we do. And if you type !Pokelink into that handy-dandy little chat box there, you can get it for your streams by going to patreon.com/Pokelink.
And you can read more about it there, but for most generations, he's Jez, who's the guy that works on it, has an auto-tracking function. So so it's really, really cool, and go support them.
That is automatically tracking our team. We're not having to do any sort of input whatsoever. It's pretty dope. So if you think it would be a cool thing for your streams, go throw them $1 or $2.
I ran away from Geodude because explosions.
They are explosion men.
And I ran away from Lickitung because I was like...
Because it's terrifying.
Yeah, because it's...
If I saw that thing in the wild, I would flee too.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a Virizion.
No, I don't. Keldeo.
You wouldn't ask it, look at tongue, what that tongue do though?
No, I wouldn't ask that.
I would not ask it that. Somebody might ask it that.
There
I'm
are
not
people.
going to judge.
There are people on the internet that would ask it that, but not me. It wasn't me. I knew Keldeo was in this cave.
I didn't.
Look at this horse.
It is a pretty cool horse. Look at this horse die.
Are you sure it's not a Kelpie?
Hey, Nate.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It might be a Kelpie.
Oh, I just don't get charged juice anymore?
I needed it more.
Okay. I was at like 19% when I plugged it in, so that's fine.
You're at 31 now.
That'll work. We're living dangerously.
I was at 10. So.
Fair.
And mine's more important than yours.
Okay.
I mean, it literally is.
I get work calls too, motherfucker.
Yeah, but you don't have to answer them.
It's more important for to Nathan because he is Nathan and you are not Nathan.
I mean, sound logic there.
I'm just saying there's a 0% chance that you get the call from the 15-passenger van that's broke down in the middle of, Nevada or whatever, Death Valley, that needs immediate support.
No, but there's a not 0% chance I get a call that says our network's down and I have to go in and help.
It's not a 0% chance.
Yeah, I'll take this fight.
Shouldn't have taken this fight.
Shouldn't have taken this fight.
You'll get night days eventually.
7 more levels. Okay.
Welcome to Unova, where everything gets everything at very high levels.
Are you absolutely sure you are going to get it before you win?
I will have it before we fight.
The Elite Four?
Yes. That is something that will happen. Alright, now I gotta navigate here.
Now you gotta bat the gate.
I'm gonna let you have a do-over. You can try that again.
Sure.
Go for
Now
it.
you can bat the gate. Ah, damn it, I did it again.
I gave you another chance, man.
No, I blew it.
Hey, so there is something going on.
Yeah.
Where the stream that you're sending me keeps on swapping between just the game and the capture software. It keeps flashing between.
Like you can't pick.
Okay.
Yeah. It has stopped flashing.
Hold on. Are you okay?
Yeah, that's great. Just Click back into the game, you should be good.
Alright. Tell me if you still get the flashing. I think I need to go
Seems
up
to
and
have
around. Okay.
Cool.
I think I need to go up and around. I think that's...
think.
Is it still flashing?
It seems to have stopped.
Okay.
Good.
Someday, I'm not gonna miss Snarl. Because I'm gonna be using fucking Night Days instead of Snarl. One of these days. But yeah, so we're just going through. This is the episode that's gonna be just trying to get to and through Victory Road.
Nicoltori Road.
Yeah. I'm taking it a little easy on the dark grass because it's dark grass.
The darkness.
Dark grass imprisoning me.
All
All I
those.
see.
Motherfucker, where do I go?
All the way.
I have no idea where I'm supposed to go.
No regrets, just love.
Thank you. Because this is... I hope this is the way.
Baby Yoda will tell you whether or not this is the way.
I don't actually think he will.
Mando might.
Let's say. Din Djarin might.
But,
That's what I said, Baby Yoda. Is that not his name?
Oh, Nathan.
Somebody just actually pushed up their glasses. Oh my god, I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
You can't see the forest for the trees.
I can't see shit because of this. Because of the 2.5D.
Can't see shit because this is a kid's game, and it would be very weird if they programmed shit into it.
Trubbish is there.
Point.
Oh my god.
Hey!
Why you gotta do Trubbish like that?
Yo.
I do love me some Trubbish.
Okay. Does this just take me back to the motherfucking cave?
I mean, you are in a motherfucking cave.
Like, does this just take me back to Plot Cave? Cave O Plot. Sure feels like it just takes me back to Cave O Plot.
Hey, it's Fred.
Hey, it's friend. Okay.
He told you where to go, see?
Yeah.
But
Okay, so I guess I need to go back to the giant cavern and then just go through.
I think you just kind of go left.
I don't think I could go left.
You couldn't go left before because Team Plasma was sticking in the way.
No, that might be it. Okay, running. Just don't care to do that fight.
You don't want to fight Dune Sparse?
Not particularly.
But it's so sparsey.
It's so sparse.
It is pretty sparse.
They missed an opportunity to design a Pokemon with a dunce cap on it with Dunsparce.
This is a very blue team, like Blue, the former champion and Viridian City gym leader.
Can I? Cool.
Yeah, this wild encounter is pretty stacked.
Can I go through here? No, I think I have to go through that dark grass up there. Yeah.
ask you.
I need to ask you a question.
What is it?
What is your favorite green dragon?
Favorite green dragon.
Flygon.
My favorite green dragon.
Trogdor.
Probably Fracture.
Trogdor.
Trogdor's up there.
See, I was just trying to make the ask you question.
I get it.
No, we get it. We just,
I was just trying to put you on the spot.
yeah, we just wanted to really make it awkward. And that's what Nathan...
I mean, I think we did.
Yeah, no, that's what Nathan does well.
Yeah.
Like...
And what Ian does well is getting counters. From Sandile, I guess.
Among other things.
Among us, or things.
You dog, which one of you...
The important thing is that you tried.
Is it just like, literally just like down right there?
No, you go left.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to trust you.
Yeah.
That has led me astray before, but I'm going to trust you.
Has this person come into our chat and tried to kill us before?
I think so.
Okay. Just making sure.
No, that seems about right.
The answer to that, of course, is that you can't defeat us in any way that's like meaningful or that would matter.
If you kill us, you only make us stronger.
Yeah. And not like in a lame, like, oh, I become a ghost. So I can give you sage advice.
No, absolutely, I fuck with being a Force Ghost. You shut the fuck up, Nate. You kidding me?
He'd be a vengeful Force Ghost, though.
Yoda's Force Ghost
yeah.
literally can throw out lightning. Fuck yeah, I want to do that. You kidding me?
Lightning is cool.
The X attacks! I do love that Yoda was still punking on Luke's ass.
Yep.
If you actually have a fighting type, I'm in a decent spot.
She has a throat.
I noticed. I was like,
I like how they're both kind of coming at each other with grabby hands.
to Bongle's win.
Did you just try and focus punch?
No. He endured.
Ah. I was like, he was gonna be real brave to try and focus punch a ghost type.
He endured 3 times in a row. Yet if you notice, he got the double endure there. Because
Well, sometimes you gotta endure or die.
it wouldn't quite be a playthrough of mine without seeing a double endure sometime.
So you want us to call you, like, you know, a caveman?
Okay, so I
Like,
know...
like take a phone and dial in numbers in a sequence to actually contact somebody?
Okay,
Like our ancestors used to?
okay. I know that a lot of people, like, our age don't like calling.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fine with calling.
Well, I do lots of calls all the time, but that's
Yeah.
because that's the business I work in.
Like, but, like, I'm fine with, like, calling my friends and talking to them. Like, I know that's not necessarily, like, what people our age do. But, like, I'm fine with it.
He also enjoys Werther's Originals and
Werther's are good!
high-waisted corduroy pants.
No, I do not like anything high-waisted. But tell me you don't fuck with Werther's. Look me in the eye and lie to me and tell me you don't fuck with Werther's.
Do you want to go and get the Denny's Early Bird Special?
You only eat Denny's when you are driving, and it's also a flying jet. It's the only time
I'm gonna lie, I would go for a Wendy's early morning special.
Let me get you some denture cream and depends.
Look him in the eye and tell me you don't like Werther's.
I like Werther's.
Exactly. You don't understand where we live. Shooting up into the
I was
air.
gonna say, you're that's like going to an airport and talking about planes. It's just, you know, that's the environment we're in.
Yeah, man.
You're really hiding the tree with the entire forest there.
Yeah.
Wait, go
How
back
did-
down.
How did I... Did you see that?
Yeah.
I just noped by a spitter. If this were in a speed run, I'd be a god. Alright, I will go back down right after this fight, Rusty. But, like, he was looking at me anyway, and I just walked right by.
I really like the Gen 5 Piloswine sprite, because every so often it's like little like eye flaps would pop up and you see these little dot eyes.
Yeah. There they are. Would be a lot more scared if this were a Mamoswine, but still. At one point, Piloswine was a full form, so.
Especially with the Nebula, it gets real fat. Hey, I've seen one of these before.
You son of a bitch.
How many gugs do you think he has?
None. No gugs. 0 gugs. Would not gug.
What is another Pokemon like Piloswine that would really use a third evolution well?
Like that one that doesn't have one yet?
Right. Yeah.
Jinx.
What needs a third evolution still?
Jinx.
Oh, Jinx, yeah.
That would kind of put it in line with like the Magmortar and Electivire.
It matches that and could use some more stats.
Let me think. What is something that could use another evolution? Swanna wouldn't be a bad pick.
Swanna wouldn't be a bad pick. I think it could use some.
You could look at it from the standpoint of like, what's a Pokemon that could really use an Eviolite boost? For example, something like Amoonguss would really like that. That might almost be OP. Amoonguss is really good as is.
Yeah, like Amoonguss is like actually good.
Yeah, it's very good.
And if it got the Eviolite boost, nah. Like, if it would be one of those, like, if you gave Amoongus a third, an evolution, you'd almost have to, like, knock down its BST.
Oh, Primeape.
Primeape could definitely use one.
Yeah. I don't know if you would consider adding another typing onto it or something, but yeah, it could use some help.
Add electric type.
Just lean into the Super Saiyan.
Yeah, just lean into the like fuzzy, spiky shape.
What'd you call it?
More prime.
Um,
Even primer ape.
Mankey, Primeape.
The most prime ape. This
Kong Electric.
Maybe workshop that.
Shock Kong.
Shock does end with a K, and Kong does start with a K.
God, this is 56 already. Holy shit. Can I get away? Wasn't sure I could. This is probably not the thing to do with this Pokemon up front.
Gore Electric.
What is Gore?
Gorilla Boom.
Ah,
Go. I'm just thinking like monkey, ape. What's bigger than ape?
bigger ape.
So Mankey evolves into Primeape, evolves into Grape Ape.
Grape Ape's poison type, and you can't tell me otherwise.
You just say that because it's purple, baby.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's
Mankey
fine.
into Primeape into Furious George.
Okay, that wins.
God.
Maybe a few too many letters. By the way, your plan almost died.
Yeah, I know.
So I think I'm changing my plan to do mono fighting instead of mono dark for my next run.
I've already bred you the dark types, my guy.
Yeah, I
It
know.
would take you 12 seconds to bring him the fighting types. Don't act like it's a burden
It's
to
not
you.
a burden. I enjoy doing it. It's more like I don't have the space.
I'm sorry that you've got 8,000 Pokemon.
I don't have 8,000.
It's probably going to be a minute before I do the dark run, but I can reset my team and get that party off of your...
At your convenience.
Yeah. Nathan?
Yeah?
You have at least 6,000 Pokemon in home.
I don't think that's true.
It was.
I was getting close. I think home only holds 6,000.
Would giving Vibrava and Flygon a third evolution be too powerful?
That would be a 4th evolution.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Which ain't been done yet. Now you could think of like giving Vibrava like a branch.
Yeah.
And leaning into the bug.
Oh, what if you gave Golurk a branch, one that had a sword and one that had a shield, and put it in Sword and Shield? It's too late to do now, but
Yeah.
It is too
it
late.
would have been neat.
It is too late to apologize.
Zaytu may make pretty good fodder for.
Yeah.
Zaytu is bad.
Zaytu's actually not bad.
Needs some more stats.
Notably, Zaytu is like one of the few things that gets magic bounce, which is pretty good.
Zaytu's good because of magic.
Zaytu with an Eviolite boost would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially because it gets like Roost and like Psycho Shift and stuff like that.
Yeah. Quagsire could use some more stats and something interesting about
Another thing that would really benefit from the
Eviolite boosts.
It just needs something to make it different than the Mudkip family, because right now it's just a worse Swampert.
The thing that Quagsire really has is that it has Unaware.
It's got Unaware.
It's one of the few viable Unaware users. Really, the only other one is Clefairy. And so Quagsire has this kind of ability to handle things that are reliant on Sword Stance boosts and other physical setup moves like Dragon Dance. Which is nice.
Does it, like, Mamoswine also get it or something?
No, you're thinking Oblivious.
I am thinking Oblivious.
That house over there may heal you.
Over where?
To the right. Oh, that's a level down.
It
probably does heal you, though.
It's a level down and across water.
Yeah.
So...
Electrode.
I'll make the third evolution like based on a Master Ball.
Yeah, you really need to not give it any more speed, though.
Yes, Electrode is one of the fastest Pokemon in the game.
Yeah, you don't need to give it speed. Give it...
Just any other stat.
I don't know. An evolution of something like that might, like... You could go, you could do something, like, really crazy and, like, have its speed or something and, like, give it, like, special defense or something like that.
I almost feel like that's more like Mega Evolution territory.
Yeah. I knew there would be something over here.
Or a branch. You go Voltorb into...
No, I'm a fool. Like go Voltorb into, like, based on a Great Ball or something, and and it's blue flavored instead, and like it's it gets
Although if you did that, it would look like it's shiny.
Yeah.
Or like Ultra Ball flavored. There are things you could do.
So what I was thinking is give Electrode a Mega Evolution that makes it look like a Master Ball, and then like that boosts like attack or whatever.
Because doesn't it actually get like a decent amount of physical attacks?
No, not really at all.
Oh, I was thinking.
Remember the one we had? You couldn't use stab moves.
Right.
It was like we were hurting for physical moves.
Right, I remember.
What we need is a branching evolution for Charmeleon.
There are not enough versions of Charizard
there is
for you.
There is somebody at Game Freak that suddenly was aroused.
You don't think branching mega evolutions was enough for it?
Well, bye EVP Anger 69. Have fun banging EVs and dealing drugs.
Yeah, I was to get acknowledge it.
Oh, it's not EVB Anger. It's literally EV Banger.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna acknowledge it.
Sure something.
Why are you shooting all those EVs? That's what you mean by banging them, right? Is shooting them? I know that.
I don't know which interpretation's worse, honestly.
Rusty, buddy, just let it die. Let it die. Please. I'm begging. Oh man, I'm yawning today.
We got a citrus berry.
I like that berry.
Oh, Torkoal does not meet the criteria because it's actually only a one stage, but I think
It is
feel like
single
it could
stage.
use.
I mean,
Well,
you can
like,
still,
Torkoal's good. Like, Torkoal's actually...
So I really always really liked how this game did the badge gates.
No. Don't make me fight you right now. Oh.
You thought he was gonna fight you.
I was a little worried about it, yeah. Okay, this is kind of cool.
I was gonna say, I know it's just a little tedious, but I do like it when the games acknowledge the badges that you collected. It's kind of like a refresher of your journey.
Yeah.
Sorry, I bumped you in the face.
Twice, but that's okay.
3 times.
It's good luck.
Yeah. He also had a cool way of doing it in the game before this one. They really like playing with 3D.
Where they pushed the DS to its limits there.
Yeah. They kind of did, though.
I know.
Got a little bit framey.
Okay. He just gave me waterfall, so do like...
I think you may eventually need it to get up there. That's not to say you shouldn't go through and clear out all the trainers first.
Yeah.
But game really likes its mazes.
Yeah, I've noticed.
You found a star piece. Or maybe you are a star piece.
Thanks.
What he means by that is you're not a star. But if there were like 5 of you, you would add up to a star.
And if I were to shoot them, that'd break the mold. Somebody.
I knew.
It would have been better if that had gone unresolved for like 10 minutes. And then one of us just like randomly out of nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some
I'm at, a,
people call me the space cowboy.
I'm at a bit of a crossroads here.
Okay.
It is literally a crossroads where the roads have crossed. Yes.
He's thinking he has an encounter here.
I do have an encounter here. That's not specifically the crossroads I'm at, but I do have an.
I suggest catching a water type to teach that waterfall to.
Well,
Or he can catch a
Catch
cherry.
well. So, I do not have a water type, and I will need a. I do not have a water type currently on my team. Let's amend that statement. And I do have a fighting Elite Four member coming up.
Yep.
Do I make a switch on my team?
That is the question.
But there's a question that will be answered first, and that's what's the name of this? What horrific name will you and Rusty come up with? And to answer that question, I'm going to give Rusty the first letter.
Oh.
Brother.
Where art thou?
H.
I'm sorry. G.
O.
O.
Oh, goo. Exclamation point.
End.
Oh, goo.
Y'all are some bastards.
Ugh. I'm gonna miss naming stuff. Catch a shiny so we can name something else.
Yeah, just do that.
We'll nickname all my dark types. I don't have a theme in mind for their names, so we'll nickname them. Unless one of them hatches into a shiny and I have to name it something that I want to live with for the rest of my life.
Yeah. You should encounter a shiny so we can name it.
Yeah, I'll work on that. DeBongle's punched out this little frog.
Yeah, it does. Well, don't worry. You're gonna encounter a shiny right... Okay, but imagine if it had them.
Right?
Right. Not this time.
Man, the other day, Alexis and I were playing Genshin.
Yeah.
And we were running out of time to on the event for her to randomly acquire her favorite character.
Yeah.
And she had given up, and I reminded her of a way to get one more roll. And she did it, and she got it, and it was really lucky.
That does sound really lucky. Would have been even luckier if she got a shiny waifu instead.
Oh, it's a boy, not a girl, so not waifu. It's a husbando.
Waifu.
Husbando. The funny thing is, it's a character that it was like the first one that I unlocked, and all the time that we've been playing together, I always run him just to kind of like rub it in her face that she doesn't have it. But she finally does.
And you can get a good team comp now.
Yep.
No, he's actually one of the best characters in the game.
Just like me.
He's extremely powerful.
Oh no.
Just like me.
There's something here.
Come here.
Oh, Bubby. Oh, God. Oh, Bubby.
I know what to do.
I shall free you. I shall free him.
Hashtag free Crunchy 2021. Man, I have a lot of cool Pokemon that I just didn't use.
Yeah, Midtang is really good.
Medtech is really good, and just the way I just caught him on stream, too.
His name is also pretty great.
Yeah, it is.
Because I told you there was no way you were going to get it.
And then I first balled it, and I was very upset.
First balled it with a Pokeball, I think.
No, it was a quick ball.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to do.
But if I had first balled it with a quick ball, that might have been the end of this stream. You can't just do that better.
Ah, good old Run. The Kingdra.
Run.
Yeah, you gotta have the pause because he's got the period in his name. Run!
Yep.
I choose you!
Wondering if I do this.
There are no right answers. There are no wrong answers. Unless you, like, you know, make a mistake and, like, get wiped in the Elite Four, then you made some wrong answers.
Thanks.
Or you, like, accidentally delete Flamethrower from your Charizard.
That's a wrong answer.
That is the wrong answer. Well, and, like, the person I'd put him over is Prep Nertley.
I'm gonna go walk a special way while you
Okay.
contemplate it.
I don't know. Oh, we'll let it cook for a while.
Honestly, if I was cutting someone from this team, it would be Fox in a Box.
Well, so I haven't used a Zoroark, and I have used an extra drill.
And you do need to raise it to level 68 so that it learns a good move finally.
64.
Okay, whatever.
But yeah, there is the fact that I do have to, like,
Promising it for the whole stream.
yeah. Well, and, like, I've just never used them, and I kind of want to, use them.
Yeah, no shame.
And, like, really, Extra Drill has the second, overlap in typing of the Steel type with Forgug, and Forgug's my starter, and I'm not going to get rid of my starter. So, like, he would be the one that I would cut. Honestly, it would be like him or DeBongles. I don't want to cut, like, I wouldn't want to cut my lady, even though she's probably the Pokemon I've actually, like, used the most on this team.
Yeah.
But having a grass type is just great coverage, especially here. A dark type is just a good offensive type. It's got really good coverage range. So, it's just kind of one of those that I just,
Yeah.
am thinking about. And I keep worrying about fighting types because literally half of my team is weak to fighting types, and so that would get rid of one fighting weakness is getting rid of Prepnertly.
Yeah. And Kingdra is good.
Yeah, Kingdra's just good.
Unfortunately, so is Prepnertly.
Yeah.
Prepnertly is really good.
He is. In the speed run of this game, that's who they use. Is they use Extra Drill to beat the game.
Mm-hmm.
I have one of those. That one's exploding though.
In or out.
Did you walk in?
I did.
That was fast. Thank you. So we were talking about if I were to switch somebody for Kingdra, who would it be? And honestly, if I were to do it, it would be Prepnertly is who I think I would cut.
You do have 2 steel types.
I do have 2 steel types. That eliminates a weakness to fighting.
I like how neither of us are considering getting rid of Forgug.
No, that's not on the table. I'm not going to cut Forgug. Not going to cut my lady. Probably wouldn't cut Walkthrough.
It's Forgug 5 me.
No. Forgug's my starter.
If he could, he'd give that 4 Gug a 4 hug.
I want to hug that Gug.
Hug that Gug. Oh. Oh.
Go to McDonald's and buy a 10-pack of 4 nugs.
I should have known. I should have known that.
Hey, Forgug's looking real rough there, buddy.
Like we were
I
just
looked away
talking
for
about
a
how much
second.
we loved him. He was days away from retirement.
I need you to shut the fuck up.
I looked away for just a second and I came back and my boy Forgug was Forguggling some blood in his mouth being, I don't know, crunched.
He got hit by a revenge.
A boosted revenge.
He's just like, cool. Oh.
Hi.
I'm trying to pet the dog, and he's being resistant.
He is being a bit of a whiny crunchy.
When he's drinking a potion, do you think he goes for glug?
Well, they don't drink these potions, they're like sprays.
You should hit refresh
When
on the tracker.
you wrap him up in a blanket, he gets 4 snug.
So I see that little dialogue box down in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen?
Yeah.
Pull it back up.
Oh.
Yeah. Restart. You may have to move your phone.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Lady's got some mad unity. So I really like how in this game they made the Elite Four, or not Elite Four, the Victory Road recognizable but different. I think the in-universe explanation is that there was like a landslide that rearranged it. So you can definitely see like features and like landforms from the original, but they kind of rerouted it.
Yeah.
Now you kind of go in and out of the caves and the mountain and everything. So you kind of get a sense of like different environments.
Yeah.
Swoop by.
I really could use the flamethrower Tia.
So, what
Hey,
bird is
hey.
best to release at a wedding, and why is it ostriches?
Interesting.
I can see the smile just start to very slowly creep up on your face.
That pedal dance did fucking half.
It's a strong move.
Yeah, but he's fat. He should be fatter.
He is fat. That's why it only did half.
Wouldn't have killed there, but
It's probably within a roll.
yeah.
This is also not an own tempo though. Again, if it was, it would
Not be
be whooping
confused.
your ass.
Yeah. It would just be throwing Pedal dances every which way. Hurt yourself, hurt yourself, hurt yourself, hurt yourself. Oh, fuck off. Now I'm gonna hurt myself.
You got it.
Sometimes you have to say it out loud, and then looks like, all right, shit.
I'll throw him a bone this once.
Yeah. It's like, all right, shit. Now, like, he puts me in the bind, like.
Just enough to make you feel nervous, I guess.
Yeah. Hello, Magneton.
Lady.
Yeah. Don't need those anymore.
But you might.
I'm out of catches.
Not necessarily.
There's nowhere that I can go that's open right now that I don't have a catch.
Not necessarily.
What does that mean, Nathan?
Like, for example, if one of those Gulpin or Chimchar happened to be a pretty fancy color.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm assuming you have a shiny claws.
We have established on stream I have a shiny claws.
So there's that chance, no matter how infinitesimally small.
Yeah, it's like 1 in 8,000 right now.
Well, 1 in 8,000, and you would have to get to the point where that Ultra Ball matters.
Fair.
But there is a chance, very small chance, that it does matter.
At this point, it would... So, no, at this point, that Ultra Ball will not matter until I get to the second shiny.
Well,
Because what I would do is I would throw a Quick Ball, and if that
doesn't
didn't
catch,
work,
you throw the Master
I
Ball.
throw the Master Ball.
That's what I was about to say. But you are right.
So, that Ultra Ball wouldn't help until the second one.
Yeah.
Can I do this? Like, Whimsicott's just good. Oh, fuck you.
Beckett.
Man, Beckett just
Called you out.
didn't necessarily call me out, but Beckett's just not here for Milady.
My lady.
Come here. Alright, you think him? Come here.
He's not. It's okay. Once he gets going.
Yeah, he's being a pouty boy over there. Ow. Poor Doug said.
Probably meant it too. Goodbye, Unpheasant.
Like, for real, I could really use Flamethrower on,
Zora.
yeah. Nah, it could be,
Do a Boxing Fox.
yeah.
Turn it into a Fire Fox.
He does hit the up B. Nobody can poison DeBongles.
They absolutely can poison DeBongles. Don't challenge them on this yet.
No one can poison the bongles.
I said what I said.
How could you defeat me in this manner?
I don't know. Had my ghost punch your dude out.
Using the powers of extreme violence.
How could you defeat me in this townhome? How could you defeat me in this mansion?
Nathan.
How could you defeat me in this villa?
Nathan, is he making a reference that I don't understand?
In this
How
manner.
could you defeat me
Ah,
in this
manner.
cottage?
Okay. Ah, I see. Nathan, he was making a stupid reference.
How could you defeat me in this seaside shack?
How could you defeat me in this rent-controlled 2.5 bathroom apartment?
Swoosh
How
to...
could you defeat me in this van down by the river?
I feel like you're missing...
Yeah, that was the apex of the joke. No further.
I felt like y'all missed the super easy chateau, but...
How could you defeat me in this, the real home is the
friends we made along the way. Alright, you son of a bitch. Do not push the confuse rate button.
Let's go.
Didn't push the confuse rate button.
I thought it was gonna.
I thought it was gonna. That's why I said
You
it.
see a bat, that's what it does.
Again, I am asking... I'm once again asking you to not push the confuse rate button.
Was that a Bernie meme?
A little bit. Not a good one.
Bernie eating things. The thing your fox can't do yet.
Well aware.
You may be able to go get the TM from, the mall or something.
See, I checked them all.
I forget where it's at. It was like a Nevada.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
It may be like a battle tower thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm really afraid of. I'm a doctor. First, I'm gonna beat your Pokemon up.
Lay the smackdown.
Oh, that's... God, I wish that were a Blissey. Why don't you have a Blissey?
Careful, it's gonna hit
You just want
repairing
the
it.
XP from a Blissey.
I fucking want the XP from a Blissey. Are you kidding me? It would be like 4,000.
That's what I said.
I absolutely wanted to use him for his EXP. Okay, so it would be really funny if, when you white out, like if you lost to the doctor, you didn't white out. He just heals him.
You guys remember in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, all the players made those hidden cave Blissey holes?
I do remember that.
Never say hidden cave Blissey hole on stream again. I don't know if we can say that. Oh, hey, look.
You don't like Blissey hole?
I think there's a not great context for it there, bud. Ian, why are you using strength first?
Reasons.
Because it's sturdy.
Almost,
It could be sturdy.
Almost certainly.
Actually, yes, it is definitely sturdy. In this gen.
Yeah.
If it can have sturdy, it does have sturdy.
And this is Gen 5.
It is on this route, actually. Or on the Victory Road route.
Okay. Where?
Gift from the old man in the second house. Requires surf.
Son of a bitch, I should have gone to the house. Alright, I will swing by that at some point. Because, yeah, no, Flamethrower's going on Foxy Fox.
Yeah, Fox Box?
Yeah.
Foxy Fox?
Yeah, Foxy Fox. Fox that is also in a box.
is sturdy.
Hey, look, the sturdy guy.
It is a sturdy guy. Oh, excuse me.
No.
Okay. Don't.
We're good with level 60! And for no reason at all. Now that I have him, I'm gonna heal a lot.
He aims to be the best doctor in the world. And so you gotta give him lots of practice of him healing, like, I don't know, 10 HP and 4 PP.
That's the hope. Man, they have that corner. They have this corner locked down.
He did. And she's got a hat more.
How did you pronounce that?
Yo, heat more. What did that tongue do?
Gross.
Burns your flesh off. Galvantula.
And Forgak is getting. Actually. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I still had Rock Slide. It won't matter. But
It could matter.
it could, but. Oh no, Earthquake would be a 2 KO.
I'm not 100% sure about that.
You saying Earthquake might still be a 1 hit?
It could potentially be.
Yeah. God, that Signal Beams did more damage than I like still.
Prepnertly is not beefy.
I know.
It resists a lot of stuff, because steel resists a lot of stuff. But
Still good.
still good. So it kind of gives it a little bit of like artificial bulk, but it's still not very beefy.
Yeah. And you look at it and you know it's a steel type, so you think it's got more bulk than it does.
People just kind of assume steel types are beefy, and that's not unfounded.
Most of the time, but yeah, on this one, it is a bit. Yeah, so right now, what I'm trying to do is just get through as much of... Okay, I just had to see who I had up,
You got frog.
because if this were in the rain, I would not have gotten away.
I don't know if abilities factor into flee speed.
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna claim like, oh, I know the answer to that, because that's
It
a
may just
lie.
be raw speed stat. It may not take modifiers into effect.
If I had a flamethrower TM right now,
You had the opportunity, and you missed it.
I did miss it. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out like. This is probably the
So the
best.
one lady had the heat core, and then this guy's got the Durant. You're supposed to do this as a double bout.
Coulda. But I didn't. Don't flinch.
It could flinch.
I'm well aware of that fact. That's why I told him not to and he listened to me. Please don't flinch again. Right. Nice. God, I
That's an
love
immediate foregun.
I know! That's why he's the best. Also, that Ironhead did more than I was hoping it would. Son of a shit.
Something, flamethrower, something.
Something, flamethrower, something. Honestly, I kind of expected I would hit the waterfall by now. And that's when I was...
So the other trainer had a Galvantula.
Yeah.
Why does this one have a Ferrothorn?
Magnet Pull?
No.
I don't know. I assume they're version exclusive.
They're not a version exclusive.
Then I get none.
Because they're both found in Chargestone Cave.
Oh, okay. Cool. Took one step.
Kabutops.
That's a cool mon.
It is cool.
I love Kabutops.
Honestly, Pokemon with blades for hands just
Cool.
automatically go in the cool mon list.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yep.
Oh, what's the quote from I think it's from Phineas and Ferb. If I had a nickel for every Pokemon with blades for hand, I'd only have 2 nickels. But it's weird that it happened twice.
What if it's a Pokemon whose whole body is a blade?
Then you'd have Bisharp.
On edge.
I was just say there's one that works a little better than Bisharp.
I was stuck in Uganda.
And we won't hold that against you.
Ursaring.
He's not normally here.
When's the last time you saw an Ursaring in Victory Road? Johto called and wants his Victory Road.
I was gonna say. Gen 2's pissed.
Johto also had it before Victory Road.
Depends on the version you played. And I don't think it had Ursaring before Victory Road. It had Teddy Ursa.
In the originals, it definitely
Can
had
I talk
Ursaring
about the thingers that
Wild
split
without the Blackthorn.
Like I said, I think you can get Teddy Ursa on that route. I don't think you can get Ursaring.
You definitely got them. Listen,
Yeah.
unless my file was bugged, you ran into wild Teddy Ursas in the original
That's what I'm saying.
Gold and Silver.
Yeah, Teddy Ursa, not Ursa.
No, did I say Teddy Ursa? Because I meant Ursaring.
Yeah.
Ursaring is the
You
evolution.
definitely got them in the wild south of Blackthorn.
I'm gonna believe you. I don't remember. But can we talk about the thing, or is that spoilers?
What thing?
It was just on the screen. What Pokemon we were just talking about
Ursaring?
in Victory Road.
I know which one you're talking about. Yes, that is spoilers.
Okay.
In Pokemon Gold, Teddy Ursa has a 10% chance of showing up.
Yeah, I'm looking at the same chart that you are, but I'm telling you, I remember training against them before I fought Claire.
Are you mixing it up with one of your playthroughs of one of the Drano hacks?
No, I'm talking about a Game Boy Gold cartridge when I was like 10 years old.
Now, the Gen 2 games are pretty busted, so there probably is some sort of way to glitch Ursa-rings on that route. But I would say the most parsimonious explanation is that you're simply misremembering.
No, fuck off. No, fuck you. I'm not using Flash.
You can wander through there.
Not. If I don't have to, I'm not. Now, if that's the way forward, then
I think that is the way forward.
yeah.
What I
mean,
remember is that they and the Gravelers were the only things that I would fight because they were the only things giving me enough XP to be worth the time.
You gotta stop letting him get hit with fighting moves.
What did he just use?
Brick break.
Oh shit. Wasn't paying attention at all. I was kind of dissociated.
Still angry about having to go back and get Flash.
A little bit.
You can teach it to the lady.
I was kind of dissociating, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Stop!
Stop having fucking super effective moves! Goddamn motherfucker.
You could delete strength off Milady, and that way you're only losing out on that instead of your one of your screens.
That's what I would do.
Do you need me to look at where the move leader is?
We're not there yet.
Okay. Prep Nerdly! Oh, excuse me.
No. I love Kimmerup's face. They did a good job.
Do me a favor, Ian. Safety save. That screen transition took a minute, and I got nervous.
No, it's a good call. See, this is back, and this time it's back when Hyper Potions still did 200.
I thought it was weird that they arbitrarily changed it in Gen 7.
Yeah, lowering it to 120 sucks. But then they raised Super Potions from 50 to 60. Which was, again, a little odd.
No, it's to make them different from Freshwaters.
Can't hit this Pokemon with him very well.
I mean, like, Power Gem's still neutral. Oh, right. I was fooled. You got me.
I mean, right there.
I know.
Right there. The tracker is there.
I know. You got me. They changed the rules this year, so you're not allowed to ask questions at the end of Extent.
That's stupid.
Ian and I are set to judge state speech tournaments at the end of the week, and so they're reminding us what the rules are in some emails.
See, I didn't even really ask questions until state anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the point that asking questions mattered. Oh no, Electros. Oh no, he's got levitate.
Hey, speaking of state person, I haven't had any rounds yet. I haven't. I'm not set to judge until Saturday.
Who?
Look, Zach.
Oh, that's
That's Zach.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
Yep.
I didn't know that was his username. What's good, homie?
Yep.
Yeah. That doesn't shock me.
I'm not surprised. I saw that people were sent to state. It's not
Yeah. Why?
the highest caliber possible.
Why do you have fucking flamethrower?
Because it's like the only coverage move it gets.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Electros is good.
Electros, if it's special, is going to be running flamethrower as a coverage move on Fire Blast or something.
Yeah.
And if it's physical, it's going to be running Coil and Drain Punch.
Yeah. Alright. Don't burn. But yeah, no, I assume you were doing 3A and. Oh my fucking god! Stop it. This guy's gonna fuck me up.
See, that's the thing is, I look at the kids today, and I'm like, I can't possibly have been that bad.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like, and that's not me tooting my own horn or anything, because I don't think I was anything particularly special, but
Yeah, no, like they really started implementing that rule like when I started judging, and so I've never really gotten to judge like 5A, 6A, especially at state.
well, the other thing is, extemp is not hard.
No,
It's a 5-paragraph essay that you read in, like,
7 minutes.
you don't read, you recite in,
Yeah.
7 minutes. And once you, like, get the formula down, it is not hard.
Well, you pick a question that fits the way you speak.
Well, and part of it is, like, I made it easier on myself by being a foreign extemp speaker, which means you pick 3 or 4 countries or topics that you really understand,
Yeah.
and hope that you draw a question that involves one of those countries or topics.
And normally you're good about
Yeah, you pick like Japan, India, China,
Russia.
Russia, and then one of the Middle Eastern countries.
Yeah, like
Like my state final speech was, stop me if you heard this one. It was talking about the U.S. quagmire in Syria.
Nathan was a senior in 2012.
Yeah. For the record, this happened in 2012.
It's a quagmire. Sorry. I can't.
But like, yeah, no. I was still talking on Syria in 2015, and I was like, wow. But no, like when I did effects, I read up on China, Russia, Syria, and that was honestly about it.
You stop me if you've heard this one, but Syria was kind of in the news.
Yeah.
And apparently that has not and will never stop.
Yeah, it'll never fucking change.
I did a couple of speeches that stayed on Germany too, like talking about their wind power.
See, I know I watched your and Kendall's speech, and I watched all of your debate rounds, but I don't remember watching all of your extemp rounds.
They were hard to get a hold of sometimes.
Well,
that was also the year we had the tornado.
Yeah, that was the year we had a tornado, and that's the year that we learned we won state at fucking
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster, and we all lost our shit in Red Lobster and almost got kicked out. Good times.
For what's worth,
That's impressive. Red Lobster has very low standards.
I was actually really happy with it. I only lost to my debate partner.
Yeah.
No, I was happy about that.
I watched him.
I thought I gave a pretty decent speech on Syria.
I don't know.
3A state is the Red Lobster of forensics.
No, because Red Lobster's biscuits redeem it. Who are the cheddar biscuits of 3A? Jody Beatty?
That's not.
I mean, there are a lot of places where if you are an adult man and you sit down and put on a bib, they will kick you out. At Red Lobster, they bring you the bib.
God bless America. I don't remember what else I talked about. I know I gave a speech on Germany. I know I gave a speech on Syria.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I don't remember, man. But like, yeah, I remember.
For what it's worth, I actually do enjoy judging extent more than I enjoy judging debate, and that may be that I'm like a plebeian or whatever, and I'll own that. But judging extent is something I really enjoy.
I enjoy. Oh,
you got
shit.
Swoosed.
I forget.
It's a normal type.
I forget he's normal and he doesn't change type.
Come on, he's brown. Everybody knows normal is the brown type.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're. So, I should tell people how I met Zach. I don't think Zach remembers this.
Yeah.
And if you do, more power to you. But I was...
For context, King Raj in the chat here was the guy who taught me debate when I was a freshman.
Yeah.
Way back in the ancient yesteryear.
Yeah. So I was in...
He was gone by the time he
yeah.
was entering high school.
Yeah, so I was still in middle school, and obviously Nathan was my ride home.
Yep.
And so a lot of times after school, shit, I am gonna have to go get fucking Flash. They were doing debate practice. And
by the way, if you are watching our streams, you should go click on his name and give Daddy Zach a follow.
Give him a big follow.
Yeah.
And so I went over to the high school just to wait on Nathan, and they were like halfway through a practice practice debate round, and so I kind of went over in the corner, and I happened to look. I happened to be right behind Zach, and Zach is quite literally as like Nathan is giving a speech. Zach is on his computer with a Pokemon emulator up, playing Pokemon, and I'm like, oh, this guy is the coolest. And that's all it took for me. But just like as Nathan's giving a speech, he's got a Pokemon emulator up, and like honestly, he might have been cross-exing you while playing Pokemon.
Oh, yeah. That wouldn't shock me at all.
Yeah, and I was like, oh.
Well, it's one of those activities where the only way to learn is to suck at it for a while.
Yeah. Well, Nathan would have been like a sophomore.
Yeah. But the only way you learn is you suck at it, and the people who are more experienced at you are just going to be able to talk circles around you. That's the long and the short of it.
Yeah, that's how debate works.
That's how learning a skill works.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I don't know, Dave.
Especially a competitive one.
Yeah.
Just there are times where you're going to be bad, and the only way to get better is to be bad for a while.
Yeah. And that's the thing that I try to tell.
Hey, you got a water jet.
That's Nate. Especially people that are like starting out, and a lot of times I have gone and helped Jessica with the new kids.
That's the thing, is you just kind of have to accept that you're going to lose, and sometimes you're going to lose hard, and that's just going to suck, and there's no way to get around.
Yeah, no, there's times when
you get your ass beat, it feels bad. There's no two ways about it. And yeah, sometimes you use it to get makeouts.
Yeah, that's how life works. But yeah.
Yeah, there you go. The kids who shouldn't be watching this channel, that's how you get makeouts. You take debate.
And remember, if you are a child...
That's the only way.
Yeah. If you're a child watching this channel, go the fuck away.
Yeah, you shouldn't be here.
Seriously. Like, go
we
away.
say the fuck words.
Yeah. You shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's... So I was just this young... Like, I don't know, I would have been like in 7th or 8th grade, and here Zach is just playing a Pokemon emulator and whooping Nathan's ass. And so yeah, that was
That's how you learn.
That's how I met.
At the end of the round, he would sit me down and say, "This is what you did wrong. This is what you say next time."
Yeah.
And suddenly, I got not as bad.
Yeah. And I mean, you did all right. You won state.
I did.
So, I was also... So I was an alternate at state that year. I was a freshman.
No, I don't. High school is a hazy memory to me, and the less I remember of it, the better.
Yeah.
So you should definitely remember hazing Kendall if it's a hazy memory.
Yeah.
I get it. For the record, Kendall was my debate partner.
Yeah. So I got hazed my freshman year.
Yeah.
It didn't matter at all.
But we have time-honored traditions of hazing the newbies.
Yeah.
In ways that may be problematic now.
Yeah. They literally like whip the shaving cream on my hand and did the nose, and yeah. And then I didn't
Did they actually get you with that?
Yeah. So they got me with it, and I didn't wake up. I woke up like an hour later with just like this like dried shaving cream like on my face.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah, no, it sucked. But so anyway, I was an alternate at state and wasn't called up my freshman year. So I went and I convinced Jessica to let me go up with the.
The key to winning debate in our area is to not be as bad as the people you beat.
Yeah, it's how I did all right.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna go here.
Wait, you don't want to be the grass type against the poison?
No, especially the poison that might explode.
That's gonna blow up.
Yeah. But anyway, so I was
Yeah, no, just cut out the middleman there.
Yeah. I was not. I was not in the state championship club. Like the team was state champs my freshman year, but I never got it.
Now, to be fair, in his defense, Jessica, that was the 1 year Jessica was not the coach.
Yeah, no, and we don't talk about that year.
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Tracker's catching up there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really count.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a year we just expunged from the record. Oh yeah, don't.
Yeah.
I will talk. Nah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Everybody's allowed to take a mulligan year to find themselves.
Yeah. But anyway, so I remember watching Nathan. So I watched every rounds of their debate senior year, and there was a team that I'm not going to name the school of that was well known for like stealing our arguments, and by ours like our school's arguments.
I remember this round.
This was your state champion round. I hope you remember it.
That's a different team. The one I'm thinking of was actually their B team.
Yeah. Yeah, you know who it is.
Yeah, you should know who it is. But it was their B team. And what they did is they took the CP that we had been running all year and tried to run us against it. And run it against us, and mopping the floor with them because We're the one team you shouldn't run that argument on.
Yeah, like we know. So we actually researched our arguments and knew how to beat our own goddamn arguments.
Yeah.
But for the most part, Nathan and
it's
yeah.
It's not great.
Yeah. So Nathan and Kendall had been running a main plan all year.
Yeah.
And so the A team.
Yeah, our final round, we went up against the A team, and we actually swapped our main case for one that Kendall wrote.
So Nathan and Kendall flip and they get AF and they go up there and you see the other team just like pull out a binder and like just start grabbing
their stuff,
grabbing evidence out even before Kendall has started speaking, and then the speech starts and they look up, deer in headlights, like what are they reading? Like they looked at each other. They like threw the binder back and like went to their evidence box. Like you could see the panic on their faces. It was one of the best things that I have ever seen.
It's just what you do is you make a couple of like general neg pick kind of strats and then use them on the squirrely cases you don't prepare for.
Yeah.
It took me a while for me to make the switch, Zach, and it was part of like insistence on her part.
Yeah. She wanted us to call her Jess, and that's what we do now. And about half the time, I do still call her Mrs. Matthews.
Well, especially if I'm like talking to a kid, you go see Miss Hua.
Yeah. But like there are times like when I'm like talking to other coaches, I'll even still just call her Mrs. Matthews.
Yeah.
But all right, so I think this is about a good spot here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm off. There's no spoilers here, but is there a fight I need to worry? Is there a plot fight in this cave?
You are coming to the end of a victory road.
Okay, so yes, there's a plot fight. Okay, then that's where everybody calls Jody Beatty because that's his name. His name is two names.
Yeah.
But
we will be back probably tomorrow, Rusty.
Yeah, for Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory.
Yeah. But next week we'll come back. I'll have grinded up, probably changed up some of the team, like the movesets and all, and then we will go into that fight and go into E4. Do any last changes and all. But mostly this will give me time to kind of grind up and all.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be. We'll go ahead and end about 20 minutes early here. Yo.
You can see, bud.
Hey, you take care. I will make fun of children with you any day of the week, Zach. Oh, hi, Sammy.
Speaking of Sammy, who just showed up in the chat.
Yeah.
We will be probably joining us for Monster Hunter Rise on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if any of that sounds
and Rusty
and friends. So yeah, if any of that sounds interesting, first off, go check out Sammy or Chaos on Twitter and Instagram, and they've got some awesome art. You should go check them out because they're dope. But yeah, stay cool, kids.
Bye.
Yeah, and all of that. Get out of here. Laters.
Goodbye.